What's up, world? It's your man King, man. I'm back. I've been getting a lot of downloads again. More downloads. Today's gonna be uh uh a positive video. I ain't rocking the hat today, man. I feel like balling. You know what I'm saying? But today, uh, I need to talk about Europe. I'm gonna hit these subjects. Talk about my moves that I need to make here in my city, my personal moves. Because we're cracking down. My police department are cracking down on my mom, my whole family, the CIA, the FBI. They've been being watched. They've been watched, bro. They've been being watched all year long. Uh, my grandma too. My neighbors, everyone that's been watching me, they being watched, and they got a lot of fucking problems coming their way, dog. I don't. I ain't got one problem coming my way. The only problem I got is who I'm gonna hire to protect me. What house do I want to buy and move into? What kind of car I want to buy? How long do I want to stay here? If I do, how long? If I do, for how long? You know what I'm saying? Who do I want to attack first? You know what I'm saying? To send to prison, attack. When I mean by attack, I mean who do I want to get locked up first? Uh, because I gotta do this strategically. Because I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. God shows me, if you go this way, you're gonna get hit with them this way. If you go that way, these motherfuckers that you don't even know about are gonna come this way. So I'm like, God, I'm connecting all the dots. I'm putting barriers and pushing them back, and they're getting checked. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm sending all the spells and black magic back, and I'm putting two and two together real fast. Every day. Cause I tell you what to do when y'all don't do it, then they come. You know what I'm saying? Then they think it's an open game when y'all don't act upon what I tell you to do. So they're like, look, King told them and they ain't doing it, so we must have an open chance. You know what I'm saying? But they don't. At the end of the day, they don't even got that. You know what I'm saying? But still, they tried. And that's something that bothers me, because even though I'm at home, that's when I win my wars. Behind closed doors is where I win my biggest wars and battles, bro. Even if I'm out there by myself, at the fucking tea heads or the fucking downtown or at a restaurant by myself or a fucking fast food place by myself, anywhere, going fishing somewhere at the beach by myself, I'm tearing it up because I'm manifesting, I'm working, you know what I'm saying? I'm praying. I ain't got to speak it. I just think it and boom, it happens. I manifest fast. Back then, it'll take me forever because nobody would. It's just it took me. It took me forever because I had a lot of work to do. I had a lot of questions that needed answered. Now I know how the game is, bro. I know the game upside down, round and round. I know how to beat these guys, defeat these guys, win against these guys. But I need an army to rise with me. I need an army to back me up. What is a king without a fucking kingdom? What is a king without an army? Just a king. A king's always going to be the king. You can't steal his throne. You can't take his crown. But a king without his army, a king without his kingdom, he's just a king. The king is born. His purpose is to protect his kingdom, his empire, his army, his resources. And now, finally, I'm getting alignment. I finally got the PD on my side, bro. Not all of them, but I got most of them. I got a good amount of people now. And I ain't got like 5 or 6. I got more than that. You know what I'm saying? I got more on my side now. I got way more than that. Thank God I got way more than that. Back then it was 1, maybe 2, 3, and then it'll drop down to 2 and then 1. Because of fear, they're getting attacked. They're they're like, we good, bro. King's winning out here, dog. Now we got proof. We were investigating the wrong. Now we're never gonna investigate King. Everybody that wants beef with him, we gonna investigate them. Because we know every single buddy that wants smoke with him, it's because they're living off his fucking identity and his fucking inheritance. Anyways, and it's true. It's very true, man. Gangsters, wannabe lawyers, they could say their lawyers top notch, shit, they could even, man, bro, it don't matter what their fucking occupation is. If they want to smoke with me, it's because they're a Freemason or fucking Illuminati or Cold Coven, whatever. Saint worshiper motherfucker that's living on my inheritance. You see, people, this ain't just in America. This is in Europe. This is in Africa. This is in Middle East. This is even in Ukraine. This is even in Russia. This is even in China. People all over the world are open. They have opened up companies, organizations like Tesla, like Apple, like fucking Facebook, Google, all the fucking SPF companies or whatever the fuck you call it. All of them. The 500, all the 500, SPF 500 companies, dude, or whatever they fucking. My head's going crazy. Not going crazy. My brain's going fast right now. I got too much to think about right now. I should be watching the news right now, but I got to speak because a king's got to go. King's got to do what a king's got to do to make sure his kingdom is always in alignment and in order. And man, bro, y'all cops, uh, y'all know what time it is when it comes to my grandparents and people and my neighbors. You know what time it is. But leave me here and leave my grandparents alone for now. For now. For now. I repeat. As bad as you want them, you should get my mom, my stepdad, and everybody else out the way. Because if they leave, I'm going to be here, and then they got the copies of the keys to the house. I'm going to need my money, bro. I need my money first I need my money first before you take these fucking other goons out of this house. Because you could say, hey, King, we got you money, and we need you to move to this other house. Your other house you used to live in as a child. And I'm not going to repeat, I'm not going to say what other house I'm talking about on fucking live TV right now. But you know, and I know what house we're talking about. It's a little better than this one. A little newer too, but the location's not good. I'm going to be a sitting duck over there when it comes to the rest of my family. They're going to think they have the right to fucking just pull up on my house, talk to me because I'm alone. I mean, and I need to change the locks over there. I need to put an alarm system, a new camera system. When Priscilla moved there and my family gave my ex-chick, my murdering ex-chick, and they locked me up and framed me for fucking so long, and then they moved me away, and I had to find out through the grapevine when I met this other girl, and I'm cruising in a ride. I said, let me go pass by my house. The Holy Spirit said, go pass by your house. It was 12 o'clock midnight, bro. Me and her, we went to go pick up a 6-pack, and I passed by. I said, hey, I was driving her car. And I said, hey, I'm going to go down the street. She was like, yeah, that's fine. She didn't know what I was doing, dude. I pulled up at my house. I see Priscilla's fucking Christ Sunfire. And then when she found out that I knew she lived there, she traded her car and got a Camry to try. And then I passed by again another time with that chick's car that I was talking to. And I see her dad's white truck there. And I was like, yeah, it's Priscilla, dog. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Now, Priscilla needs to go. My mom needs to go. My stepdad, his family, Sergio Delgado, and all his goons and family need to go. That's need to go first. Then when I get my money, depending on how much I get, then I'm going to help y'all cops out by I'm going to buy some security, bro. I need security, dog. And I don't want to move to that house that y'all want me to, that y'all are planning on to. I could see it, bro. Y'all want me to move to that house. Y'all want to get me out of here to move me to that house. But I'll tell you one thing about that house. There's five different streets around that house. If something happens, they could escape either way, bro. Easy come and easy go. This street is just one street. It's just one. One stop sign on each side. I could patrol that easy. The other house, it's a little harder because it's a corner. You know what I'm saying? And I got all these streets, all these. I'm gonna need cameras. You know, boop 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 boop. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna need weapons. And do I have weapons yet? No, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I need shit in order. I need money, bro, and it takes money. And I need cars. I need y'all's help. You know, y'all could offer me some help too on the side. Hey, King, you know, I heard you need a weapon. I'm selling mine. You know what I'm saying? Shit, let me know. I'll pay double for that fucking gun. I don't care, bro. I don't care. I need weapons. I need security. But I need money first. I cannot leave this house until I get my money first. And then when I get my money and I get a car, you know what I'm saying? And then I start blasting it out there, talking to you, you know, blowing the whistle. It's time. You know, I'm going to leave. And as soon as I leave and I move, I got boxes. I got a U-Haul truck. You know, my plan, what I really want is the house. You know what house I've been wanting to move to? The one I really want to move to. By closer to y'all's police department. There's a reason why I want to move over there. I got underground tunnels, bunkers, you know, and another thing too, people are living in there. Roaches are, there's people still living in that house that shouldn't be living in that house. That is my house. It's under my name, that mansion. That's the house I built from the ground up years ago. They burned it down twice. Now they fucking made it. They made it the way I wanted to make it, and then they fucking do all this evilness. And then I heard that house is really fucking demonic, bro. But it doesn't matter. I could turn that demonic into heaven, bro. I could put that house. It's beautiful on the outside. It's beautiful on the outside, but in the inside, I've heard and I saw and I got downloads on. There's witches, vampires, and no telling what's in the tunnels, like P Diddy type of shit. Maybe I don't know. I'm not speaking that into existence, but I don't be shocked, bro. If you gotta send a SWAT team, you gotta send a SWAT team over there. And if you gotta fire to protect yourself from a fucking vampire bitch. I saw a vampire bitch and a witch, two vampire women in that house, and you can't turn your back on them. You gotta always keep an eye on them. You can't, if there's two women in there, and they're beautiful looking women, dude. They're beautiful looking women, very attractive women. And if you turn your back, I got bit in my dream, and they bit me, but I can't turn into a vampire. They can't kill me, dude. And then when they bit into my blood, something happened. They freaked out because I was so anointed. They said, I can't. Oh, oh. It's not like I'm sick and they, no. It's the anointing in my blood. It's the holiness. They couldn't siphon my. I felt the teeth bite me, and then she was like, uh, uh, this one we can't kill this one. Like she said something in my fucking prophetic dream. She said something, and then I woke up and I checked my shoulders, and I felt like a soreness. Like I really thought she bit me in real life. But that's how prophetic that dream felt. It felt so fucking real. And I checked my shoulders, and I was like, oh, it's just a dream, thank God. But I remember she bit into me. I mean, her teeth, she bit into me as soon as I turned my back. So I need I need all my shit back. All my cars that they're driving back, repoed, sent to my property, fenced in. Because the plan is, people in PD, I don't want to stress you out. I don't want to be stressed out. I want you safe. I want to be safe. I want the community safe as much as possible. If we do this the wrong way, things could escalate, and I gotta solve that. You know what I'm saying? Things could escalate, and I gotta solve that because you didn't listen. But if you listen to me, things are gonna go smoothly. I need my money first, and all of them locked up. That's the first thing I need. Is all of them locked up and my money at the same time. If you can get my money first, and while they're locking all them up? Why you locking all them up? Cool. I could be here, getting buying boxes, starting packing, start calling real estate agents. I'm not just gonna move to that house on Ocean Drive. I'm gonna have other houses across the city that I'm gonna purchase. So if I feel like I'm being, followed or something, I'll just pull up to that house. Or if I want to, the main house I want to move to, the one I'm talking about, with the underground tunnel, the bunkers, and all that, the mansion. That's gonna be my family home. When I get established in the community and I start, getting more rank, I'm gonna invite y'all over, y'all PDs to come over and, party with me, jump in the pool, uh, that's when I'll call y'all to, just hang out, barbecue with me, whatever. We'll talk about, how the community looks right now. Tell me what's the energy out there, what is the streets saying? What are the streets saying? We'll have meetings and I'll pay you for it. I'll tell you what the next move is, I'll pray over you. You're gonna have the victory, bro, with me. We're all gonna have the victory. We're all gonna get paid. We're all gonna get paid, bro. You think you're just gonna get the salary I pay you as a cop? Fuck no. I'm gonna be paying you with the intel you're giving me and and all the arrests you're doing. I'm gonna pay you for all that shit. I'm gonna pay you for all that shit because you're doing God's work. You're doing your work, bro. You're helping me. You're helping me get established. You're helping me get my justice. So what did I tell you since day one? You rock with me, you're gonna get paid, bro. You rock with me, you're gonna get money. You rock with me, you're gonna get honored, respected. And then eventually when I climb up the ladder on and I start getting power and respect, I'm gonna say, you know what? You know what? All these cops behind me, these motherfucking cops, if you see them out on the street, you better respect them. You better help them if they need your help. I'm gonna tell them a lot of shit and everybody's gonna listen. These cops right here did a lot for me. They put in some work. These cops you could trust. And that right there, dude, you're gonna be like, shit, thanks, King. Now I could go to restaurants and I'll have respect. Now, everybody's gonna honor me because of that video you just made, that statement. You know what I'm saying? And these cops, not just that, they on my payroll too. And if anything happens to them, you're fucking with me. Now everyone's gonna say, no. That's those are royal police now. You know what I'm saying? Those are they belong to royalty. You know what I'm saying? They're under royalties payroll and shit. We can't fuck with that. Hell no. And when I say I got you like that, even the CIA will look after you too, because now you build trust with me. You built, you know what I'm saying? You built respect with me and, and trust, and I'm going to tell the CIA, hey, keep tabs on these guys. Make sure they're always safe too. And I'm going to look after y'all. But I need y'all to follow orders and follow through, You're cracking down on all my money, PD. I know you are. You're cracking down on all this fraud into it. And this is just, dude, you're barely opening up the rabbit hole, bro. You know how deep this goes? Well, how many people do we have in our city? What, 350,000 plus? You know how many people are living off my royal inheritance? Probably about 2,000. 2,000 motherfuckers, dude, in my city are living in my houses, driving my cars, capping all day like they really successful when they're living a fraudulent fucking dream. And I ain't capping, bro. About 200,000 motherfucking criminals in my city. I'm talking about doctors, lawyers, teachers, nurses, mayor, city officials. Not everybody, but they're there. It don't matter. They're not just all citizens, bro. They're government officials too, and this rabbit hole goes deep. I'm just letting you know right now what to expect. You're just barely opening up the door finally. You're finally listening to me. Damn, my eyes are burning. I need to go back to sleep. When my eyes burn, that's God's telling me you need to go to sleep because I'm going to show you more and more and more and more. because things are going to pick up this year. This year is going to be 3 times faster than last year. And I'm still putting the brakes this year. I'm still... It's like, last year was... Imagine a horse just chilling. Just walking a trail. That's last year. This year, this motherfucker's galloping. You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta hold on. Now you gotta hold on. You don't want the motherfucker to turn and you fucking fly off. You gotta focus. You gotta pay attention to orders. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, last year was just the horse just walking the trail. You just riding that horse. No care in the world. Yeah, something happened. Yeah, it got a little free. It got scary, real scary at times, but we were chill. You know what I'm saying? King got us. King got us through that year, bro. Now this year's popping on. Now we got the coldness sent by Russia and Putin. Man-made fucking freeze. And we're not gonna have another one, bro. I told God we need to stop this shit. And we are. We're not gonna allow another freeze to come. I'm gonna blow that whatever that shit is, dog. And then I'm disappointed on my world news. I got proof of I got receipts and proof of what's going on with this freeze, and you know what they're doing? They're not saying nothing, bro. I look at the ladies this morning. After 30 minutes went by, after that post I made, I found out who it was and what they're doing. And I'm waiting for the world news to say, breaking news, we have found out that the freeze is actually man-made and it's sent from so-and-so and so-and-so. And this is all corruption because of the Epstein files. Exactly what I told you. Exactly what I told you. And they're not speaking on that, dude. I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed in my news media, too. People are not listening, bro. And because they're not listening, people need to be aware. People need the truth right now. When it comes to that, yeah. It's because the more dirt Trump has, the faster he could get impeached. Trump needs to get impeached yesterday, bro. He needs to go already. Don't give him no more time. We don't need to give Trump no more time, bro. Because as soon as he goes, more doors open for me. Way more fucking doors. I'll become the mayor right away. Like, even faster in my city. The sooner he gets impeached. And who gives a fuck if excuse me. Who gives a fuck if J.D. Vance wants to go right after that or Elon wants to be president? Who cares? We're going to do the same thing to him. We're going to impeach them and then arrest them and arrest them. Because I got hella dirt on all of them too. The CIA, FBI, we got all this fucking... They've been investigated too, bro. They're being investigated still. They ain't the only one with eyes on me. I got hella eyes on them too. It's going to work out fine. This video, I'm trying to make it as positive as I can. And it is going to be a positive video because we're going to do positive impacts. We're going to make positive moves. We're not going to disobey my orders here. We're not going to think, you're not going to think you're the king here. You're not going to make the rules here. I am. You got to follow through what I'm telling you. Get my money. When it comes to my money, you could give it to me as fast as possible. When it comes to my money and documents and paperwork of anything that belongs to me, bring it to me, cops. Bring it to me, lawyers. Bring it to me, whoever you are. Bring me everything as fast as possible. I need all my paperwork, all my shit in a row, bro. But when it comes to justice and locking up these criminals, I need my mom, my stepdad, Priscilla, Sergio Delgado, the cop, and his family. And I'm talking about all his family. And my stepdad's family, all his family. All the Delgados and Sanchez and Peña. Even fucking... Yeah. All the Sanchez and Delgados gotta go. All of them. Sergio Delgado and his family, his wife, his kids, they need to get the fuck out that house he's living in. That Sergio Delgado, I'm sorry, but you living off my identity, My mother, you getting royalty checks, sent fraudulently. Dog, you're the biggest con in this motherfucking city when it comes to the crooked motherfucking cop. You're the most crooked fucking cop walking in this fucking city, Sergio. You are one of them, but you are the first crooked cop that I have ever met in my life. I mean, I got so much dirt on you, bro. I could roast you from other side of the earth. I could roast you like rotisserie chicken. You and your kids are living and capping off my money, bro. You went to school, good schools. They all went to good schools. Your fucking ranch that you go to is my ranch. Your whole fucking familia, bro, are living off my fucking wealth. Even your mom and dad's house on Moravian across the street from Arnold Delgado's fucking, my stepdad's fucking parents. Even your parents are living off my fucking wealth. Driving my cars. And you know it. You fucking know it. Your wife's driving my cars. Your fucking daughter's driving my cars. Your son. Your fucking trailers. Your fucking four-wheelers. Your fucking camper in the backyard. Your special fucking custom guns you bought with my money. The job you got it because you stole my identity. You're living off my money. You only made it through school because you're living a lie. You made it to college and made it in the police department because you lied your way up. Because you're part of Code and Covenants, bro. You're the most fucking corrupt fucking cop out here. I swear to God, you're going to get roasted by the heavens, bro. My God already took care of you. You ain't nobody. You lightweight. You lightweight. You thought you were somebody. You ain't nobody, dog. You and all your goons ain't nobody. You ain't no king, nigga. You ain't anointed, nigga. You ain't no chosen one, nigga. You ain't even a cop, bro. You ain't no fucking cop. Anyways. My righteous cops out there that are doing a great job, keep going hard for me. Work very hard for me, bro. Remember, when they lie, they're putting spells on you, and they're trying to put spells on you when they lie to you, and you're catching them in a lie. Tell them, look, bitch, I ain't stupid. You're still gonna go down. You're still gonna get cuffed right now. You're still gonna go to prison. I got all this fucking receipts on you. I got all, you're saying King's doing this. How if he's in his room? How if he's fucking being human trafficked? How if he only got a cell phone? He don't have a bank account. He does, but you stealing it. You're the one that knows all his shit. You're the one living in his shit. You're the one driving his shit. You're the one wearing his shit. You're living a goddamn lie, and he's over here being Epstein filed. You're part of all this Epstein. You're in the Epstein files, bitch. That's why you're getting arrested. That's why people, they do not want all the Epstein files out yet, because it will fucking cause chaos worldwide, bro. Because I said this rabbit hole just ain't a fucking one step into the ground, bro, into a tunnel. No, this rabbit hole goes all the way down to hell, dog. All the way down to the core of earth of hell, where Satan's fucking gonna be at, and all his demons are at. This rabbit hole goes so deep, dog. I got there, kissed it, died, caused chaos in the fucking hell. Motherfucker, I was fucking blasting fucking, Jesus and God in hell, dog. And I made it out, and I gave y'all answers, and I came back down, and I still needed more answers. I kept going back to hell and hell and hell. And I kept bringing back receipts, and finally y'all are like, hey, this rabbit hole really does have answers. This rabbit hole really has the truth. This, goddamn, King, we thought you were crazy, We thought you were just going down a rabbit hole to nothing, that you were just leaving us on a wild goose chase, fucking a witch hunt. But no, that's where all the witches are at that try to hunt. And you're the one hunting the witches. You're the hunter when they trying to hunt us and you. Goddamn, King, you, way to go, bro. Way to fucking go. And how the fuck did you make it out alive so many times? I don't know. Of being anointed, I guess. Still to this day, bro, I know it's God. But I wake up every day and I'm like, how the fuck am I still breathing? How the fuck am I still happy? Wiping my own ass, cooking for myself. How the fuck can I still pay bills when I get money? Finally get my inheritance back. How can I still walk? How can I still do stretches and push-ups still after all the attacks I've been through? Poison attacks, MK Ultra, mind fucking control, fucking memory loss. They wiped my whole memory like 4 or 5 times. I mean, completely wiped it. And this last time, it was the worst, bro. I couldn't. This last time, I mean, I don't know what they fucking did. I cried, bro. I cried because I knew I couldn't remember nothing. And I kept praying and praying. Even though I couldn't remember my past, I couldn't remember shit. I still remember God, bro. I still remember Jesus. Even though I had lost my feelings, my emotions, my memory was gone. I was just a vegetable. My kidneys were hurting. I was all fucked up. Completely fucked up out of that hospital. And they were still forcing me to take pills, still forcing me to go to MHMR so they could continue to do fraud on my name and have power of attorney over me. Fraudulently put power of attorney over me so that bought off attorney could say, yes, we look good, you know. On paper, he looks like a crazy man, you know. And that's going to make us, you know, still easy. It's going to be easy access to take his inheritance. We'll just label him a nutcase like we've been doing. But we fear him because he's a real Christian. And we're the only religion out here that is safe are all the other religions. But the second you're a Christian, you're a threat to all religions. Why? Why is it that the Christians are the most powerful, feared fucking... It ain't even religion, but the Christians, the relationship they have with God are the most feared fucking... Christians are the most feared people in this world. Why? Because everybody with demons and false gods, they know they got demons in them. They know the Christians know the truth. So that's why, people, that's why the fucking system, since I was born, had me on surveillance, chipped. Still to this day, you know, that's why I need my money so I could call somebody, talk to somebody. You know, when it comes to x-rays, you know, a doctor I could trust, do x-ray on my body, find that chip, tell them get it the fuck out of me. You know, get that fucking chip out of me now, bro. Get the fucking chip out of me now, right away. And I'm going to keep that bitch. I'm going to keep that bitch somewhere. I'm going to keep it somewhere. But it ain't going to be where I'm at all the time. No. I'm going to keep it somewhere safe in a location. So I could show the whole world this chip was in me for fucking 39 fucking years, bro. This motherfucking chip was fucking surgically put into me illegally under my fucking nose, you know, without my motherfucking consent, without my okay, forced into me. It was forced. It was illegally forced in my body. Why? Because they wanted to know everywhere I would go. They wanted to know how much when my heart rate will go up. They want to know when I'm angry, how angry does it get? When I'm sad, you know, they want to know everything, all my algorithms. What's my blood pressure like? Everything on that chip comes out. It's a fucking data chip and a location chip. I need a doctor that could take the chip out. That's why I need money, bro. I need money. That's why everywhere I go, I'm always getting gang stalked. You may say, God damn, King, why is it that everywhere you go, you got problems? Because I'm chipped, and then they got apps on their phone. They got technology. And then they don't sleep. They're living on my money, and they know that I'm getting my money back and rising. They demons, they like, oh, I'm greedy. I don't want to give him his fucking money. I don't want to go to prison. Fuck that. I got a tracker on him. Let's follow him. Let's go over there where he's at and give him the evil eye. Maybe he'll fear us. But I don't. I look at you and I smile. What the fuck? We gotta get out of here, dog. He might shoot us, nigga. There's a sniper at us. Nigga, are we being watched? He's too confident. What the fuck you smiling at? We over here big hitters, dog. We killers and shit, and he's over here laughing at us. Nigga, let's go. They gotta get the fuck out of here, dog. Anyways, that's why I'm telling you, FBI, CIA, PD, I'm not the problem. The problem is that I'm chipped. And how the fuck am I gonna find that chip and get it out of me without any money and seeing a righteous fucking doctor and a nurse that I could trust? I cannot go to any doctor right now or any nurse and tell them about this unless I got y'all backing me up saying that I am chipped and then I got millions or billions of dollars in the bank account. And then I'm gonna say, look, just do on a fucking x-ray. You think I'm crazy? Do a fucking x-ray on me. You'll fucking see it. From head to toe, you're gonna see a fucking chip in me. And sure enough, they will. And I'm gonna be like, nah, I'm nuts. I'm crazy. Just for that, I ain't gonna pay you what you want. I'm gonna pay you half of what the fuck. And you're still gonna get that chip out of me. Damn, man, I should never make fun of you, dog. Look, man. I could have made $1 million. Now I'm only gonna get 500K. To say, oh, fuck it, man. Fucking 500K is still good, but damn, I could have got a fucking 2 Rolls Royces, nigga, instead of 1. Fuck. Don't call me nuts, nigga, when I say I know and I know something. Don't you fucking question me, nigga. Don't you fucking question me. I know I'm chipped. I saw it when I was in the mental hospital, bro. They got watches, tablets on their cell phones, even on the watch, the nurses. I will be in my room. They'll be in the lobby, and as soon as I wake up, I'm the blue dot. They're the red dot. The red dots are the demons. The blue dots were the angels, but I was the big blue dot. You know what I'm saying? But out in the streets, I'm the cross. The cops, the dirty cops, on their computers in their cars, they got programs. The fucking Freemason cops behind your back, dude. When they're alone in their own cop car, they got me as a cross, and they got their checker flags. And wherever I'm at, I'm always here, bro. I don't ever move anywhere. So they'll be around the city. But the second I move, oh, they get alerted and they wanna follow me from a distance, but they wanna have eyes on me from a distance. You know, they wanna fucking gangsta. They're the checker flag, I'm a cross. But when I'm in the mental hospital, I'm the biggest blue dot, and all the little blue dots that are with me, which are only quite just a few of them. Those are other Christians. Those are other angels. And all you should see how many red dots are around us. Those are all demons, bro. And the big red dots are the staff. And the little red dots are their agents, the demons that help them gain ground in the fucking mental hospital. But the big red dots are the agents. But what's funny is my blue dot was bigger than all their dots put together. My blue dot was bigger than my army. My blue dot was bigger than their agents' red dot. My blue dot was the biggest. I saw it on their watch. And then on top of that, when I would get angry, that blue dot it'll get mad. It'll start pulsating. And when they look at me and I'm looking at them with the fucking evil, that's when they look at their watch and they're like, oh shit, he might attack us. Guards, you know, they'll blow the whistle. I mean, that's how the chip will fucking alert them. He's mad, he's angry. You know, he might kill us, he might go off the hinges right now. You know what I'm saying? You know, he might, break our necks. We need backup. So that's why I always have to keep my heart rate right, normal, just beeping, so they can know like, oh, okay, he's chilling. But the second my heartbeat starts to go faster and hard, it's either I'm angry or I have anxiety, like, or fear. But I don't have fear, dog. It's anger. Righteous anger when I'm getting attacked like that, or when I did get attacked like that. That's why it's important, PD, that we do this right, dude. We do this right. A VA nurse in a VA hospital, a nurse in a hospital just got shot right now. I just saw it right now, it popped up. I'm telling you, people, this year is gonna pick up, bro. It's not gonna be mobbing in a horse and scary moments every 3 months. A big scary moment will happen and we'll get through it. No, this year is gonna be. Oh shit, nigga, I can feel the wind. Oh shit, I just got hit by a bug, bro. Oh shit, a motherfucking bug. God damn. Oh shit. Oh damn, the trail's going down. Oh, it's going up. Oh shit, we going to ruts. Hey, watch out for that rock. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're going through the mud. Oh shit, we getting wet. We getting fucking wet and muddy. It's gonna be like that this year, but you better hang on, bro. You know. And then when I need to slow it down, when I get my money, it's gonna slow down. But I need my money. It's gonna slow down when I get my money. And then when you lock up the cantus down Logan, the cantus on Logan Street, and the young rollers, his family on Logan Street, and the young rollers, when you lock them up, lock up the Delgados, my neighbors, then you get my grandparents. If I get my money before, I'm gonna be out of here. I'm gonna be out of here. But just save my grandparents last, bro. As of right now, we have to. As of right now, we have to save them last. We have to. Now, when I leave, if I get my money and I get out of here and I go to the main house I want, the reason why is I got bunkers. It's 2-story. I got hideout. I got safe house. It's a safe house, bro. It's built right. It's built like a fort. It's a security home. You may say, nah, kind of looks like it. Like we could break in it pretty easy. No, you can't, bro. No, you can't, dog. That house doesn't. You can't break in that house. No, it's not built like that. This house that I built, that I really want to move into, it looks normal on the outside. It looks normal, but it's not a normal house. It's not a normal house. Why do you think they want to steal it so bad? Why do you think they did everything? They did the most to continue to steal it. Why do you think they did the most to move into it and have all these kinds of people live in it? You know what I'm saying? And these fucking demons, not just people, but demons. Because that house is high value, bro. It's a high value house. And they still didn't make it the way I wanted it, bro. I still got to do a lot of work to that house. On the outside. Maybe even in the inside too, depending on, I don't know how it looks. I don't know. I just saw it, every time I would pass by, every now and then throughout this year. I only passed by it maybe like 7 times. Every other month I'll pass by it. Or once a month. To see if my workers are working on it, and finally they still gotta put up the front gate. I don't know if they put up the front gate yet and finish the front driveway, but everything else is done. It's ready to move in, bro. People are living in it, so it's ready to move in. Another reason why I want to move in there, because it's got hella garages and their security. I could park my cars in there. Nobody's going to fucking, put fucking trackers on it. No, I could park my cars and hide it. Nobody's going to know what I'm driving that day or nothing. They ain't going to know what I'm driving. That's why I want to move to that location. And then I got security cameras in every corner of the house and motion detectors, and then there's alarms. Then I got power generator and all that. If I lose power, God forbid, I got my own water supply. I got everything. That house is meant for a king, bro. The beginning stages of a king. Of me rising. I already had this shit planned out years ago. This shit should have been done years ago, but it's y'all. It's y'all thinking that I was crazy. It was y'all believing all the flying monkeys that I was crazy. Everybody that's saying I'm crazy are the crazy ones. Everybody. You hear that? You hear that? You hear that plane? When I first got out the house, bro, the mental hospital, the mental hospital, I had U.S. Coast Guards flying over my house every fucking 5 minutes, bro. Low, flying over my house. CIA planes flying low, black ones, or dark blue, or black ones flying over my house. I had helicopters flying over my house, private fucking jets flying over my house, drones flying over my house. And now it's a little bit of both. I could tell if it's a CIA plane, I could hear it. I could tell by the engine. I could tell if a U.S. Coast Guard plane or a private jet, or if it's an enemy, and I could tell if it's a helicopter. I could tell all that shit just by the noise and the vibe and the frequency. I could tell if it's a fucking Trump, mega Trump hater flying. But lately, I've been having more of my people flying over me, protecting me in my terrain, my fucking area. But every now and then, Trump's fucking goons will make it and fly and try to put fear or spook me a little bit, just to see how I'll react. And they'll look on the camera. Nope, he didn't even budge. Damn, we can't poke the bear no more. He doesn't even respond. He's too powerful. He don't even care about us. We're wasting our time. We're wasting all this money. And you know what Trump and his wife are doing? Trump's always doing the stupid shit in the world, but his wife's behind the scene, behind walls and offices, staring at me 24/7, hoping that she could get a fucking chance to maybe attack. And what does she do? She even tries. She prays, does black magic behind the scenes. Dude, Trump's wife is worse than Epstein's wife that's arrested right now. That's doing prison time right now. Trump's wife is just like my fake ass mom. She's terrible, bro. She's fucking beyond. Trump's wife is goddamn. She's a fucking lunatic nutcase bitch, dog. Have you seen his wife lately? Her eyes look red, bro. Like she's jealous, and she's full of jealousy when it comes to me. She's full of hate and envy and greed, bro. Her eyes are red. Even Trump's. They don't even look human no more. She looks like a fucking reptilian alien or something. A mad demon, like reptilian alien, dude. She don't even look human no more. Because I'm ripping all their masses off. Everybody's seeing for who they truly are. And then another thing, I'm going to say 2 more subjects. 2 more. I'm going to talk about Europe. We're talking about my community, my city. You know what I'm saying? I need to grow, strike oil, then become governor. And then I'm telling you my plans, people. This is going to happen this way. And then I'm going to have to go AWOL sometimes because I got promoted. I already got promoted in the spiritual realm to do something else. I got promoted to do a job if you would have told me I'm going to do this years ago, I would have laughed at you. I would have said, I probably would have believed you, but I wouldn't see it in my vision yet. So I would be like, no, I don't know, bro. I think you might be crazy. I'm not a bitch, I do got the potential to do that. I can do that if I had this, and this in order first. But I don't see it yet. It's not in my vision yet. Well, last year God started putting in my vision. And I've been having dreams about it faithfully. Like every month to 2 months, I'll have another dream of what God wants me to do. And I'm telling God, like, is this what you want? And he's confirming it. He's like, no, this is your divine. This is what I have planned for you, because you said you want to live another 650 years, right? With a bunch of wives and happy and successful, and you want a new world order, and you want your generations and generations of kids and wives and concubines, like girlfriends on the side, shit like that, to help you with your house, your wife's hair and nails and feet, and help you out. You want to live the way King Solomon lived for a long, 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 long time. Well, this is what you got to do to make it happen. This is what you must do. This is what I have planned for you. But you can't have fear. And I'm like, I don't have fear. It's just you need to get my body right. My mind right's good. It's just my health and my body right still needs TLC. A lot of TLC still. Not a lot. Not a lot. Like I can. It's gonna take me forever to get it. No, but I still need some TLC on my health and my body. Health because I still get headaches. You know what I'm saying? My hearing a little bit. I still need to get my hearing back. I need to eat better. I need to get in shape, work out. It's just little things, bro. Little things that's gonna make a big difference in my life. Big difference. Take vitamins again, all types of shit. Proteins, shakes, and a bunch of water. You know what I'm saying? And a house with money and finally I could go outside. Barefooted, pray, go. And have resources and cars, and I could go and travel, get out there a little bit. Finally have a life, and then have backup. Protection, my PD, and then bodyguards. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be like shit. Hey dog, I'm gonna hit the gym for an hour, just watch the house. I focus on me now. I ain't gotta I'll be focused on my purpose. I don't gotta focus on other shit. That's a lot of fucking distractions I ain't gotta worry about no more. And probably by then I'll have my kids, my son for sure, hopefully too. Me and my son be working out. I'll be getting him in shape too. Come on, Prince, come on. Let's get this. Let's get our body back. All right, Dad, all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be gassing him up, doing what he should be doing too. Anyways, yeah, yeah, it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. I just need my money and all these goons locked up first. Don't mess with my grandma and grandpa yet. Not yet. Not yet. You could warn them. You could show them like you're closing in. You could tell them, hey, you may think you're getting away with this, but you're not. Just letting you know. You could text them and tell them you're being watched. You're under investigation. You could text them, but don't arrest them. Don't take them away yet. Don't do that yet. Don't do that. I don't care if you let them know what's coming. I could care less about that. Because they already know. They should already know by now what's coming their way. They better know. But don't do nothing yet. Don't arrest them yet. Not yet. Until I give you the green light. Don't do that. And then another thing about my ghetto family over there. My grandpa, my grandpa that they killed. And they tried to kill me. And my Uncle Peter that they killed. And my cousin Jaime that they killed for money and inheritance. And then they want to kill me for money, for my money inheritance, and land and all that. Oh, no. My grandpa gave me everything. And before, another thing, PD, and everybody else, before, when we were in the making when I was in the making of getting my money, I was told in the family when McKenzie, our Houston lawyer that was doing all this Spanish land grants and oil rights and wills and trust funds and inheritance and lands, farms, she was doing all this, right? My family hired lawyers and power of attorneys. They ganged up on me behind the scenes. I didn't know this shit was going on. My grandpa gave me everything. And you know what my family did? They laughed every time I would go to the every time, not every time, but when I did go to the backyard barbecues or birthday parties every now and then, every fucking now and then, like once a year, if that, just to visit them. They only wanted to know if I knew anything. They only wanted to know what I knew. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know much because they would never say nothing to me. They knew everything. I didn't know shit. I just heard that I'm supposed to inherit billions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Well, my grandpa, that's what I heard, that I'm supposed to inherit billions. Then they said, when I heard this at that time, I would hear them, yeah, when I get my millions, when I get millions, not billions. They said, when I get my millions, I'm gonna do this. What are you gonna do? Cuz, what are you gonna do? And I'm like, I'm gonna invest, bro. Oh yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm gonna invest too. Right, babe. Right, we gonna invest. They will copy my ideas right away. What are you gonna invest in? I'm gonna open up companies and businesses and shit. I'm gonna run a lot of shit out here. I'm gonna fix the city. Why? Why do you want to fix the city? You should just spend it on you and fuck everybody. They could fucking die for all I care. They didn't do shit for us. They if anything, they stole from us. They always stole from us. But deep down inside, they're the ones stealing. Oh hell. Or stealing too? Oh, god damn. No wonder they had my grandpa whacked. My grandpa was probably blowing the whistle too, and they kept shutting him up. And they said, nah, we gotta take him out. Because my grandpa says, y'all are all greedy. My whole entire family are all fucking hating on me because I gave my chosen grandson all the inheritance. You know why? Because all of y'all are evil. Y'all are out to kill me and him. You already killed my other grandson, Jaime. You killed Peter. And my cousin, my grandson, Jaime. Now you want to kill me and my chosen one? Nah, fuck you. So what did they do? They went ham on him, bro. They went ham on him, bro. They probably told the cops too. The crooked ass cops, he's going nuts. We need to put him on pills. And ever since then, he was a vegetable. You know the way Bruce Willis is, the way he is now, with dementia and shit. They had my grandpa worse than fucking Bruce Willis. And Bruce Willis is in bad shape. When I got out of the mental hospital, I was starting to look like Bruce Willis. I was even moving and thinking like him. I didn't even know how to cook. I didn't know nothing. I barely knew how to fucking wipe my own ass. I was already ending up just like Bruce Willis, bro, when I got out the mental hospital. I was shitting bricks. I was scared. I was terrified. I was crying, bro. My whole body was numb. I couldn't use no parts. I was a walking vegetable. And they did my grandpa worse than Bruce Willis. Worse than me. He couldn't even get out of bed. They wouldn't give him water. They wouldn't give him food. Nothing. His mouth will always be dry. They'll just give him a little drop of water just to keep him surviving. And I bet you that water was fucking eye drops on top of that. It wasn't even fucking water. It was poison. Just like they always did me and everybody else in my family. I hope this information goes worldwide, bro, because this is fucking Chainsaw Massacre family, fucking Hills Have Eye kind of family that me and my grandpa, my cousin Jaime, my Aunt Nora, and Peter, and, they all died because of these people. All my family, bro. Not all my family, but a lot of good souls died because a lot of angels, a lot of good people in my family died. The ones that really cared about me died. The ones that really loved me, protected me, would never poison me, would never even lay a hand on me, would never even plot on me or even steal from me, died. Why? Because they didn't turn into them. They didn't turn their backs on me like they did. That's why they got murked. That's why they got killed. That's why they got gang stalked too. But I'm anointed. I'm chosen. That's why God picked me. That's why my grandpa gave me everything. And what did my family do? My fake mom, my grandma, my stepdad's family, they're all fucking roaches. They all came and took from me. As soon as I was supposed to get it, they took it. As soon as it was coming my way, they took it. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why? How come I didn't get no royalty checks in my mail? And I started blowing the whistle 13 years ago, 10 years ago. And I'm looking at the postman passing by my house, laughing. And I'm like, hey, no. You stole my shit. And I'm looking at fucking, I'm starting to hear car readers saying, yup, your grandma stole it, your dad stole it, your whole dad, your father's side of the family stole your inheritance. They're laughing at you, you know, they're plotting on you. You're gonna go to prison. You may do 65 to life. If you're lucky, it says here in the cards, if you're lucky and you make it out alive, you do 2 years. But you gotta fight your fucking way. You gotta fight like hell. And you're gonna die. You're gonna die. You're gonna get really, really close to death, and chances are you might die a few times. But don't worry, if you fight, if you keep fighting, you will make it. But it's gonna you and then I see more problems coming your way after this. Way more. Way more. And I was like, God damn. When is this gonna end? The card reader will say. That's all up to you and God, you know, but it's gonna be like this for a good while. I see, like she said, 10 to 15 years. In the cards, it's saying like 10, 12 to 15 years. Well, we're at 10 now. 10, 11, almost 12 years. You know, be pat little over 10 years. So she was right. And not all card readers are right, bro. I got more. My prophecy is more precise, more on point, more accurate than their fucking cards, dude. Because card readers could be like, yeah, they did spells on you and all this and that, and you're gonna be arrested tomorrow. You're gonna, or you know, and you're gonna have false charges once again, and you're gonna go to the mental hospital and you're gonna stay there for like 3 years. You know what I do? No, I ain't. As soon as I get off YouTube and I hear that shit, I'll be like, no, I ain't. I'll pray it back. The next 2 days, nothing. Nothing. I might have a dream. I'll have a dream of it. You know, they're trying to manifest me again, and it won't happen, bro. I'll call judgment. Me and God, the army will come down. Fucking arrest everybody that fucking cursed me with that shit. Once again, they're trying to steal my money. It's all about money, bro. And greed and power and control. To do Satan's agenda and fucking destroy this world. And put you in FEMA camps and make you fucking sell your soul. If not, they kill you. If it wasn't for me, y'all would be dead already. So that's why I need y'all's help, bro. I need y'all's help. I need you to get my money as soon as possible. The faster I get my money, the faster I can make connections to the right people. Make right judgments with the right people, you know. I'm not just going to link up with any realtor. I'm going to be like, I'm going to see paper. I'm going to want receipts. I'm going to want to pray about it. You know, I'm not just going to buy the first house that I like and love just because she's a hot bitch or, you know, a pretty cool dude, you know, says everything right. And he looks normal. No, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to pray about it. And I'm going to tell God, you know, can I trust these realtors? You know, this paperwork, you know, should I sign it? Should I purchase this house? Is this the right location? And if he says green light, yeah, then I'm going to go ahead and purchase the house. Then I'm going to do the same thing around the city. You know what I'm saying? And then when the courts finally give me my houses back and stop the fucking county clerks are holding on to all my houses, all my properties, bro. They got documents of all the properties I own in this city, and they're fucking hiding it too. The county clerks are fucking pussies, bro. Cock blocking pussies, dude. Every county clerk. 80-90% of them are like that. 80-90% of them are in my county. They're all corrupt. Hiding my documents and everything. They're hiding my apartments I own, all the apartments that I own in the Corpus, all the buildings I own in the fucking city, in downtown in the city, like Thomas J. Henry building, like the Twin Towers I have downtown. Those are mine too. That's why nobody's fucking in them anymore, because eventually I'm going to get that building back. Fuck, the American Bank Center's mine, but they want to fucking cock block and put pussy ass lawyer, my family's lawyer, on it. Fucking whatever his name is, Hinder or well, I don't know. It starts with an H. I don't even care about it. I don't care. I don't even. That's how pathetic he is. That's how weak he is. He ain't even well known, bro. He thinks he is. With my money, he thinks he's powerful with my money like Thomas J. Henry. Please, bro. Please, stop. Stop. That's why I said this rabbit hole goes deep, bro. These cops need to understand. I really am a king, a fucking trillionaire, dog. I make the Rothschilds look like broke childs, bro. You just need to come down the motherfucking rabbit hole with me. Come on, keep going. I'll keep showing you victory after victory. I already laid out all the traps for them, all the blueprints. I just need your weapons and guns and authority to lock their asses up. You know what I'm saying? So I can continue to take my resources back that they're hiding in the fucking rabbit hole. You know, all that rabbit hole shit. I need to hit all the tombs and open up the treasure chests and take all my fucking resources back. So when we come out the rabbit hole every day, we can celebrate. And we did good today, King. We locked up so-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so. You got all your money, resources back. Eventually you'll become mayor in no time. Eventually you're going to fix all the potholes, the curbs, the sidewalks. Eventually you're going to solve the water problem, you know, the criminal problem here, the crime, you know, the fraud here, the fucking fix the streets, you know, bring the schools back, you know, fix the parks, you know, you're gonna do a lot of shit, bro. I already know. With all this kind of money and your ambition and your word, you always keep your word, bro. You never, we know you're gonna do it. We know. That's why we helping you too, because we want a better city too. We're tired of this crusty, dusty, moldy ass fucking city, and even our police department's fucking old and shitty. We're tired of that building too. Shit, we thought about it too. Wouldn't you? If we get King money back, nigga, I bet you he'll get us a building with see-through windows and Marrow 10 and, you know, badass AC and our own offices. All of us officers will have our own office and computers, and we'll have the best shit ever, bro. We'll have the best fucking shit ever. Probably better cop cars, and, you know, we'll have better pay, well, everything. We just gotta help King get his money back. Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. Why not? Why not? Fuck it. Why not? We just gotta follow what he says. We already got all the dirt on this motherfucker. We just don't know who to lock up first. We don't know, because he keeps telling us, you know, what to do. So, not that he keeps telling us, like, distracting us, but we got all these people to lock up. Who do we do first? Well, let's listen to King. Oh, he's giving us advice. Oh, I mean, he's not giving us advice. He's giving us orders to do this first. All right, let's do that. And giving us the next order, do that. Okay, next order, do that. And everything's going to be smooth. You're not going to have heart attacks up there, panic attacks. You're not going to get shot at and all that. And I'll tell you, you know, if out of all the people that in my family that you should be worried about, the only person that you should be worried about and need a SWAT team for, and a lot of cops, and make sure you're wearing a bulletproof vest, is my neighbor Ramiro. Because this motherfucker works for the cartel, and he always had AR-15s and shotguns, and, you know, yeah, he I don't know if he's still strapped like that, but I wouldn't be surprised. And out of the love I have for y'all, I will not tell you to go raid that house with a smile. No, I would tell you raid that house with caution. You know, when you raid his ass, you better do it with caution, because he's pushing out kids out of that house like Taco Tuesday. Human trafficking kids out of that house like Taco Tuesday, bro. Every kid in that fucking house is different race. Fucking ginger, white, black, yellow bone kids. What the fuck? Excuse me, they're all Mexicans. How the fuck are they related to these kids that not even look like them? None of them look like them. You could tell they don't look like them, bro. They're all human trafficked kids. They're all of them right here next door to me, with the red Camry and the gold F-150. Right here. And they're legally surveillancing me. They're the fucking ones that called y'all so many times and put false statements on me. Why? Because they living in my house. They driving my Camry. They driving my F-150. And then they're human trafficking his sister across the street. The blue house, 4 houses across the street from me, 4 houses down to the left. That blue house with the white trimming and the cameras. Bro, half of her body's missing because, oh my God, bro. They're treating her just like they're doing my grandpa, but they can't kill her. They already took half her body and they cashed out on that. They're like, man, we good, bro. We good. We ain't gonna kill her because they can't. I love her too. I gotta save her too. Just like my cousin, my nephew Xander. I gotta save my son Richard. You know, my prince, your prince, Junior, Richard Junior. You know, I got a lot of people to save, man. The guys that are being human trafficked in the mental hospital that I saw, I couldn't speak. I can't tell them, hey, bro, I give you my word as your king or ruler. I'm going to fucking save you. I'm going to put you in my houses. I'm going to support you for a while. You're going to work for me. If I said that shit, those demons and the staff and the nurses, the doctors, they would have said, what? This nigga really thinks he's going to save these angels that we don't like and we want to fucking steal from too? You think you're going to steal you think you're gonna take your money back from us and them too? You think you're gonna save? Oh hell nah, dog. That's why I kept my mouth fucking. I would just speak to him. I will speak to them through telepathically, and we'll be watching TV, and I'll look at them, and they'll be like, "Thank you." Like and some of them will be like, what? You're gonna do all that for me? Man, my mom never even, my dad, my whole family hate my ass. Nobody's ever gave me that kind of fucking blessing. You gonna do all that for me? And they'll look at and I'll be like, you fucking right, nigga. That's why God chose me, ho. I'm your king, nigga. I'm gonna take care of you. But you need to take care of me and you need to pray for me while I'm in here because I'm taking all these hits for you. And they're like, I know, bro. I hate to see you. I hate to see you getting fucking fucked with fuck with like this, left and right, just to keep us safe in here, just to make sure we get out of here safe. I hate this shit, man, but goddamn, King, if I could give you a cookie, I would. It's just, if I give you a cookie, I don't want them to fucking give me a shot. I don't want them to fucking poison me next because they see me helping you. You know what I'm saying? And then every now and then, bro, they'll give me a cookie because all my food will be fucking poison. Lettuce, tomato, buns, bread, chicken would be all mushy and fucking, oh my God, dog. My coffee would be fucking bubbly and chemicals in it with soap, eye drops. Oh my God, bro. The only thing that wouldn't be messed with is my milk. And I had to check that too. Sometimes my milk would already be open and they will glue it, super glue it a little bit. And then I'll be like, nah, but I ain't a fucking pussy rookie, dude. I already know this is poison too. And they'll see me reject my fucking plate and they'll be eating theirs and they're like, God damn, bro, they're starving king. No wonder he's fucking angry all the time. All for his wealth, bro. All because he's a trillionaire. All because, man, bro. See, but they didn't know everything that I knew. How they were going to use me as an scapegoat. I knew that, but they didn't know that. They didn't know that the whole world's planning on doing this, or they were planning on doing this to me. That's why I said this rabbit hole goes deep in America. Wait till we go to Europe. Wait till we go to Asia, Africa, fucking China, fucking Russia, Ukraine. It gets deeper all the way to hell, bro. This shit in America is still the same and everywhere else. Still the same thing, bro. Maybe not as bad in Europe. For multiple reasons. Because Europe is not that corrupt. It's corrupt, but not like America. Not like America. When the truth comes out of who I am and I get blasted out in Europe, dude, they're going to try to blow up the London Bridge. They're going to try to blow up the main fucking... They're going to try to blow up shit over there. And that's not going to happen either, bro. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I'm going to save everything that they're going to try to fucking destroy. I'm gonna save it because I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna make sure I'm not gonna rush it on. And then back to now that I finished everything about the West, let me tap into the fucking East and tell Europe what to do. Germany, come back. We need you. We need you. You're not gonna get out of the alliance, bro. I know you're upset. I'm upset. You have every right to be upset because maybe you see what I see. Chances are you do. That's why you want it out. But that's not the right call. You know, I have to give orders to the European president, the chick, the white girl, the white lady, and I need a she's her seat's getting warm. It's getting hot because if she don't follow orders and pass and change these laws and these Article 5s with NATO need to change because you're not the king, nigga. I am. You're not the law. You're not. I could change articles. You can't. I could change laws in Europe. You can't. I'm above you, President. You're not above me. You obey me. The chief, the chief of fucking NATO too. You're not above me. I'm above you. I pay your fucking bills. I need you to fucking destroy that article. I already told you what I was doing. I already told you fuck that article. You're not gonna obey that article no more. You're gonna make Zelensky NATO right now. You're gonna make Ukraine part of NATO right now. That's gonna solve all problems. Fucking Germany's gonna come running back instead of walking back, dragging ass. Like, oh, are you sure, King? Because I don't like what I see either. I want to be like, I know. I don't like what I see either. But this is the way. The situationship just got solved. Why? Because I could turn chaos into heaven right away. I'm good at that shit. But when bitches don't listen to me, I gotta show them they're fucking up, and then I gotta bring it back together even better. And then I also want the European president to call the Mexico president, my other lady that I fucking love, and y'all need to fucking talk to each other, do business with each other, do trade deals, resource wise, and I need y'all to back me up right away. As soon as while y'all are talking and doing all that, and you check all the boxes, okay, talk about me next. So say, okay, we got our king rising, and he's not going nowhere. He's only gonna go straight to the top. And it's best that we establish a good relationship with him now and stop fucking around. And he needs our help. What do you think we should do? What do you suggest? Well, let's listen to him. Let's help him out with our soldiers. He needs soldiers over there on his land in Corpus Christi. Let's make it happen. Well, I'll send this many troops. I'll send some Mexican troops over there. And help me fucking. I got 200,000 demons in the city that need to be fucking gone, arrested, something. I need justice here. I got over 350,000 people in the 361 area code. Out of that 300,000 people population wise in the city, about 200,000 motherfuckers are living off my identity and my houses, my cars, all that shit. I'm gonna have to open up the Thomas J. Henry building that I repossessed and turn that into county. I'm gonna have to fix the regular county jail. I'm gonna have to push as many motherfucking criminals straight to fucking prison. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to, take all the Christians out of prison to make room for these demons. All these people and Christians that been baptized, that been going to church, haven't committed no crimes in there. They're not greedy. They share food. They talk right against the guards. They keep their dorms clean. They talk about their future. They're always smiling. They got good energy. You feel safe around them. Those motherfuckers are going to come out of prison. I don't care if they got another 20 years added on. I don't care if they still got 10 more years to do. I'm going to get them motherfuckers out because they're one of us. We need to make room for real criminals. Real criminals. And then especially when I find out that all these innocent people are in county and in prison, I'm going to say, nah, get the innocent ones out of county and all the innocent ones out of the prison so we could put these bad motherfuckers, these other 200,000 motherfuckers in my city in there. Come on, bro. And then I might have to make new prisons. Then I found out they're doing away with Walmart in California. Like so many Walmarts are being shut. I'm gonna have to solve that problem right away too because we need resources. You know, their plan is to take everything from us because I'm getting my money. If I'm getting my money, they want to, oh, you want your money? Well, then I'll burn your house. You want your money? Well, I'll destroy this. You want your money? I'll take this away. You know, that's the way they think. They're fucking greedy. They don't want us happy. So I need everybody to get with the program, bro. Worldwide, all my world leaders, dude. Germany, you're coming back, bro. You're not going nowhere. I didn't go through all this hell and put Europe back together again and badass alignments and power just for y'all to get a soft fucking, just for y'all to sit there in the dark and just watch, bird watch how shit's going down. No, I need y'all to act now. I need your spine to be, I need you to have a spine again. I need my NATO troops to have balls. I need my fucking NATO chief to have balls. I need y'all to shoot at fucking Moscow right away. I don't care what the European president says. I don't care what the NATO chief says. You listen to me, troops. You see that flag? You see this flag? You think I'm you think I'm just gonna fucking gaslight you? And no, you don't fucking listen to me. You don't listen to me. Who the fuck's gonna respect that flag? Who the fuck's gonna respect you? Who the fuck's gonna respect Europe? As of right now, you need your respect. You need to fight for that respect. You need to kill for it. Just like I've been. Who's the real NATO motherfucking soldier here? Who's the real NATO chief here? I am. You're not doing shit. You're just taking my money. You ain't fucking listening to no goddamn orders. You're listening to Article 5, that Article whatever 5 that's stopping you from fucking making Ukraine fucking NATO years ago. You could have did, if you would have listened to me a long time ago. If you would have listened to me a long time ago, even the fucking other chief before you, if y'all would have listened to me a long time ago, I would have been already been the ruler of fucking Russia. Putin would have been in the grave, beheaded. God damn. Trump would have already been impeached in prison a long time ago. P. Diddy would have been dead. Fucking Jay-Z, Beyonce would have been in prison already. Taylor Swift would be in prison. The earthquakes will slow down. The tsunami probably won't show up till later, if it does. But it's gonna slow. It's gonna show up eventually. But god damn, dog. That's why I need Mexico to become Europe right now. I need Europe to make sure Mexico becomes Europe. I need y'all to build a, because Mexico, they love me, bro. The cartels don't. The cartels, I don't care. The cartels, I don't know. I don't know. I know the cartels, they don't fuck with me like that. But all of Mexico and my Mexico president, she rides with me, bro. We got a good relationship. I got a very good relationship with all the Mexicans there. All my Mexicans over there. I love them. They love me. They know I'm the real deal. They know. The real ones know that I'm their problem solver. So if you call them and they don't make deals with you, then I know it's your ass. It's you, President of Europe, that needs to be replaced for a man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get you out, impeach you, put a man there that's going to follow my orders, get shit done, and send troops to my fucking city. Trump already said he gave us the golden ticket and you're not taking that fucking opportunity. Why do you think Germany fucking walked away? Because it's you. And it's the NATO chief. What are you scared of? What are you scared of? You got balls, don't you, NATO chief? You got balls, don't you, NATO troops? Shoot at Moscow. Blow that shit up already. And then Putin's going to be a sitting duck. Blow his ass up next. And make Ukraine NATO. And then now I own Russia and we own it. And now I rule Russia and we're going to fucking ball out of control because now Russia's a European nation. All because y'all want to fucking bow to Article 5 that I never fucking made. We're not in the old world no more. We're in the new world, goddammit. Fuck the old world shit. The old world's dead. Does it work? Does any of the old shit in the old world work? No, the new world. I need to change laws, fix laws, tweak laws, erase some laws, keep some laws the same. But that article bullshit, no, bro. I don't want to hear shit. Well, we made deals like this for years in alliance. Fuck that alliance bullshit. I'm the alliance. I'm the one who brought y'all together. You want to obey that alliance? Look at y'all when I didn't show up. When I wasn't around, how did that go? Not too good, right? Dumbass. But when I showed up, you want to say Article 5 and Article 5's this, Article 5 that. Fuck all that bullshit. We're in a new world, goddammit. We're in a new fucking world. Germany's going to come running back because you're following my orders for once. And if you don't, I'm going to impeach people and I'm going to replace people. And Germany's going to be laughing at you. Germany's going to say, fuck yes. Finally, we're fucking draining the swamp here in Europe. All these cock blockers blocking our king, bro. Finally, Zelensky's going to say, fuck. I guess king ain't going to kill me after all. No, because I realize I don't want to kill Zelensky. I don't want to, even if he steals my money, even if he's on the Epstein files. He fought against fucking Putin. He stood up for his country. He became a bitch later on, He turned his back on his country. But it's because of Europe and NATO don't fucking listen and let him in. I wanted him in a long time ago, but your stupid gay-ass Article 5, you think that's going to save you? Look, they're already gaining ground and you want to obey Article 5? Fuck your Article 5. Shove it up your ass and fuck it. Fuck it. No lube. And tell me how that goes. You're going to say, yeah, King, you're right. I don't enjoy that. Yeah. I feel kind of gay now. Yeah, you look gay too. Not fucking obeying me. Pussies. I swear to God, I'm going to replace you. You're a president. I don't care how much I loved you and cared about you. You're going to be replaced and you're going to enjoy your rest of your golden years and you're just going to be history after that. I'm not going to kill you. I'm not going to fuck with you. I'm not going to threaten you, but you're going to be gone. You're not going to have no power over Europe no more. I'm going to put somebody that's going to obey my orders. I'm the king here. You're not the king. You're too weak. If you don't listen to me, I fucking, I don't hate your ass, but goddamn, man, I'm very disappointed in you. Because Zelensky could have been NATO already. I'm very disappointed in NATO chief, because I could have been the ruler of Russia already. I could have been the fucking ruler of Moscow already. I could have been a lot of shit already. But I'm gay, bro. I don't want to go to war, bro. I don't. And here we are making fun of you from over here. And we're the ones that really, really, we're the ones that look like panochas, we're the ones, just enjoying your money, bro. We don't want war. I know you don't want war. That's why I'm telling you what to do. If you don't do what I tell you to do, you're gonna have war. You need to fucking get them before they get us. I already told you it's coming if we don't strike now. For God's sake, I'm doing all this war. I'm winning wars over here. Why do you think they send the fucking ice machine on us? And you allow it. You allow Putin to do that. Because you don't follow my orders, so you allowed that shit to happen. Not me. You. I would already have Putin in the grave beheaded. And what? What now? Birds, crickets. I don't even hear birds. I hear crickets, nigga. You know I'm right. I'm going to replace a lot of people starting them. You had 48 hours. Now you're down to maybe, what's today? Tuesday? By Thursday afternoon, if I do not see anything going my way, I am going to fire left and right over there, bro. I am going to fire cock blockers, pussy ass motherfuckers with no fucking backbone, no nuts. bitches with pussy cock blocking me that are I'ma fire them too. I don't give a fuck if you're a tranny. I don't give a fuck if you're a man. I don't give a fuck if you're a woman. Your ass is gonna get fucking fired, nigga. Fired and replaced. I will hire NATO troops as motherfucking leaders if I have to. I will hire a NATO troop that will bow to me and respect me and follow my orders and honor me as their king. Not King Charles, not the fucking European president, not the fucking chief of NATO. Bow to me and follow my orders. That nigga's gonna be the chief of NATO. Same thing with the European president. Whoever goes on fucking YouTube and blasts and honors me with their eyes and respect and talks highly about me, and the upcoming ruler and the upcoming leader of this world, and you don't gotta say my name yet. You don't gotta say it yet because of safety precautions and shit. We can't. You cannot expose me so damn fast. Just say those words. The next coming world leader, the next coming ruler of Europe, has made a decision to impeach the European president, to impeach NATO chief, and be replaced to somebody that will bow to our next ruler and our next world leader. We cannot say his name yet because of because of nationwide security, world security. This is nationwide security. This is for safety precautions for all mankind. You know, just know he is a leader and he is a ruler and he is royalty. Just say that. Don't say my name. Don't fucking put pictures on me. And I see that you fucking honor me, respect me, and I see it on TV, I see it on YouTube. You're hired. You're hired. You're gonna do good by me. You're gonna do great because you're doing good by me. You're gonna do great because you follow my orders, bro. But I'm gonna fire him starting Thursday, 12 o'clock p.m. here in Corpus. If I don't nothing going my way, if I don't even hear about troops coming to my fucking city, if I don't hear you talking to fucking the president, if I don't see even Europe communicating with my fucking Mexican president, you're gone. You're gone off that chair. You're not gonna be there. You're not gonna be in front of cameras no more. You're not gonna even be respected. You're just gonna be gone. Anybody wants to respect you after that, that's them. But I'm not gonna respect you. I'm not gonna pay for you. You're gonna get out of the chair. You're just gonna be somebody I knew in the past, somebody that didn't follow orders. Why should I respect you? Why should I even talk about you? Your history. Am I gonna kill you, threaten you, gang stalk you? You know, none of that shit. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not. Yeah, I have my word. I give you my word. But I'm not gonna fucking respect you. I'm not gonna talk to you. You're just gonna be history. Same thing with the chief of fucking NATO. I don't need you, bro. If I don't hear nothing good by Thursday, 12 o'clock p.m., you're out. I'm gonna do everything in God's will to replace you and replace her, and I will. And I will, mark my words. I don't care if it takes 5 months to do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. I don't care if it takes 5 weeks, 5 days, it's gonna be done. I will not stop till you're out of that fucking chair and I have somebody that will obey me. And everybody in Europe, Poland's gonna be like, yes, yes. Poland got balls. Poland's ready to go to war. Germany's ready to go to war, but fucking your president don't want to. The NATO chief don't want to because of Article 5. Fuck your Article 5. Fuck your Article 5. Now, next subject. My love life. Anyways, my love life. I should already been married, bro. I should already have my third bun in the oven right now. I should already have a mansion right now. Mansions. I should be the president right now. At least the governor. At least that. With like my third kid on the way, married. But I got pussies like y'all. Don't listen. And I swear to God, you got one last chance to fucking redeem yourself. You got one last chance. I'm gonna fire everybody in Europe that doesn't fucking bow to me. I'm a clean fucking house. And nobody's gonna be. Europe's not gonna go crazy. The line's still gonna stay strong. I need Germany, Poland, everybody to stay intact. This is about Europe, the fucking leaders in Europe. I'm talking about the president and then down. I'm gonna replace them, fire them, impeach them, and then replace fucking soldiers. I'm gonna replace them with soldiers that obey orders. Same thing with Nato. The Nato chief, I'm gonna replace him. I don't care how smart he thinks, how clean he looks, how confident he feels. He don't obey orders, bro. That don't mean shit to me if he don't obey orders. If he obey Article 5, how does that going for him? He's stressing his own king out because he wants to obey that. I'm the Article 5. I'm the articles that burn that shit. I'm the one who makes laws. I'm the one who gives laws, takes laws, tweaks laws. I could change articles any day, and I just fucking did. And if I find out you're still fucking following that old shit, yeah, you going, bro. You're going out of that fucking building. You're going out of that chair. You're not going to be my chief, dog. But back to my love life. God damn. Back to my love life. I should already have like 3 wives by now, bro. 4, 5. You know, the clock's ticking, people. I already got fucking card readers talking about we only got 9 more years left on Earth because y'all ain't getting with the program. 9 fucking years, people, before God shows up. And you know why? You know why he's 50% right, but he's not 100. He's not 100. Because I know he was speaking. He's speaking the truth because God is upset. And he's speaking the truth because Satan still has his head above water. He's not crushed yet. He's in quicksand, but he could get out of it if your dumbass NATOs don't listen and Europe still don't. That's why I ain't gonna allow him to get out of the quicksand. I got him stuck, nigga. He's gonna stay stuck. And he's gonna go down day by day by day by day by day by day by day. With this fucking army, with these demons that I kill and slay. That's why I'm gonna replace y'all if y'all don't fucking act now. I don't want you to go home and change and shower. I want y'all wearing the same ass fucking boxers, same ass panties. Not going to home, I want you working at that building, making fucking changes, bro. I want action. You're not going home. You're going to eat tacos, burgers, and pizzas. You're going to sleep. If you need to sleep and rest, you're going to sleep on that fucking chair, snore in front of everybody while they laugh at you just like y'all fucking laughed at me. You're going to have the same karma coming your way because I want answers and I want motherfucking action. Now, you're not going home. I'm not paying you to go home and be comfortable again. Take your sweet ass time. Now you're fucking nervous because you might get replaced. No. And you want to take time to go home and come back and no, I want answers and now. If you give me answers and you do right by me, you'll stay in the chair. You'll stay in the chair. But I really think I'm going to have to replace y'all, bro. That's what I think. And it's going to happen fast, too. Because my Europe people has had enough, bro. God has showed me in my prophetic dream, bro. There's a lot of people in Europe that are talking, citizens, that know what needs to be done, and it's not being done because of y'all. Y'all cock blockers that I'm talking to. Not all of y'all. I'm not talking to all of y'all leaders in Europe, no. That are underneath the European president. Some of y'all that are underneath her are probably one of y'all are going to be the ones that I'm going to make president. One of y'all are going to be the ones. But y'all know when y'all are around that fucking circle full of fucking microphones in front of your faces and water, clear glasses of water and water bottles, and you're talking about worldly things, and resources, and intel, and fucking security threats, and you name it, everything that I do from over here. When you're talking, I bet you a lot of you motherfuckers that think like me are realizing, yeah, this I just can't. I can't. That'll be a miracle if this motherfucker got fired or sent to prison. That'll be a miracle if this bitch goes to prison too. Europe needs us, and these motherfuckers are talking about irrelevant shit. When we got bigger problems out there, we got a king to save, and y'all are stuck on fucking Gilligan's Island still. Y'all are stuck on stupid. No wonder we can't move as Europe. No wonder Nato can't move either, because NATO's even stuck on stupid. Also, but back to my love life, and then I'm gonna hang up, bro. Lorraine, I thought about her yesterday and then today a little bit more. She wanted to have my baby. She wanted, she wanted me to be her boyfriend, and then kaboof, she's gone. Gone. You know why? Because my family are still fucking going to that church, spreading lies about me. That pussy ass guitar dude. I thought he was gonna do right by me. Come to find out, he fucking spread lies about me too. Once again, dude. Once again, everybody backstabbed me, polluted her brain with poison because I got roaches lying, bro. I could already had her. I could already been out of this house making moves with her, building an established relationship with her. Oh, she wanted me. She said, "I want you. I want you to be my boyfriend. I want to have your baby." She told me this shit, bro. Everybody was confirming it, and then when I had my head down, like I was debating, like fuck. Does she know? She's not gonna be the only one though. Does she know how King? I'm gonna live like King Solomon, dog. I'm not gonna just. She's not gonna be my one and only. She's gonna have sister wives and shit. She's gonna have to realize that's gonna be her future lifestyle. And I know she's ready for that. I know she's down, but it's the lying flying monkeys that came at her and said, "King this, King that. Did you know? Did you hear what happened? Do you know? Did you hear what he did? Do you know what's going on? Did you hear this? Did you hear that?" Lies, just lies. Because I'm winning out here. They don't want me to fall in love. That's why that witch said, that's why I'm bringing up this witch, that card reader. He said 9 years. You got 9 years, then it's checkout time. The rapture will be here and all the Christians will be gone. And if you're left behind, it's gonna suck. Not he didn't say I'm gonna be left behind. He didn't say and if you're left behind. But he says, but the ones that the non-believers that weren't ready to go because they didn't believe, they didn't follow through, they didn't believe, the non-believers. They didn't believe in the rapture. They didn't believe nothing. They thought it was a joke. Once you all believers are gone and the ones that are left behind will have one more chance. And he was talking about the rapture, and I was like, you're a card reader, nigga. I know you're trying to manifest the end times. But he told me the truth. He went down to the bone. He said it's because God has his chosen one. He was talking about me. He says it's because God has his chosen one. His chosen one should already had a lot of spiritual contracts established. The chosen one has women waiting for him, but y'all cock blockers, he should already had wives, children, established so much already. But since y'all want to act stupid and cock block him and stop him from rising, now the weather's coming. Now chaos is start to form, manifest. This year, next year, it's just gonna get worse and worse and worse. And he was saying the truth. He was saying the truth, people. I ain't gonna lie. God's showing me in my dreams too. I was like, yeah, that checks that box. Yeah, that checks this box because I come from the dark. I come from the light. I was raised in the dark, but I know the light. I'm well balanced with both frequencies. You know what I'm saying? I know when they're saying the truth, and I know when they're lying because the light shows me. Yeah, that is true. That's why I'm giving these downloads, son. You know, this world needs to stand up for more marriages. Don't force people to get married. Don't A mother and father should never force their child to get married, their brother and sister to get married, but support it. You know what I'm saying? Be 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 supportive of people getting married. Be back it up. Don't be like, oh, why you being married, dog? It's all about whole life. It's all about being a whole nowadays, a player. Player shit. Yeah, player shit's cool, but I'm talking about player, breaking hearts and lying and no, that's not cool, bro. That's not cool. Saying the truth, being a man, going to work, living your purpose, what I'm saying? That's being cool. Handling your bills, handling your family, having your house in order, building your own bloodline, your own legacy with your bloodline. That's cool. That's cool. Not being a player, driving all these hoes cars and on E, and you don't even have money to put gas in it because you spend it on weed, and you're fucking your baby mama and her best friend and her sister and her mom, and all, you ain't got nothing to show for your kids. Then you got kids, your kids don't have inheritances. A real motherfucking McCoy, a real man of God will build his wealth and pass it down to his children so his children could have it. His children should. That's what a man is, nigga. That's a man. Not no fucking player. I want a mag, smoke weed. Why can't you do that and still live a legacy, build a legacy so much? I don't care if you just make it to $2 million. Hey, at least your son could inherit a house and a car, 3 cars. Your daughter could inherit a house, 3 cars. If you pass away, your wife's still gonna be well off. You still did something, whether it was $2 million. What if you go up to 10 million? Now you're getting more. What if you go up to 50 million? Now you did more. That's being that's a man, bro. Leaving your kids, your bloodline, not behind in the justice system, end up in prison and CPS, and your fucking wife selling her culo for $5 because the world doesn't want to believe in love anymore. Doesn't want to support marriages no more. We're not forcing people to get married. No, we're not tyrants. We're not tyrants here. We're not a tyrant. Yeah, you need to get married because King says so. No, no. But we need to support love more. We need to push love out there more. True love. We need to support that. You know what I'm saying? If you see your friend or your mom and your mom hook up with some guy or your dad hook up with some lady and you're iffy about it, but your dad's happy or your mom's happy with that other person, don't and you think that it might not work out, don't cock block. Don't speak. Don't even say nothing. Just keep it to yourself. If they're happy, as long as they're happy, let it happen. Just support it. Just support it. Because if it does happen in the future, you end up 10 years, 5 years later, you were right and they get divorced. And your dad says or your mom says, you know, man, I think I'm gonna get divorced, and then you say, you know what, mom, before you got married, I kind of had a feeling y'all were. How come you didn't tell me? Because I didn't want to be a cockblock. I didn't want to rain on your parade or your wedding. I saw you so happy. Thank you, mijo. Thank you, mama. You know, you're right, because if you did say that at that time, I would have been angry with you. I would have thought you were cock blocking me and raining on my parade because you saw me happy. But thank you for not speaking on that, because now I know what I need to do next time. Now I know what I need to fix or where I went wrong. You know what I'm saying? Now, now I'm happy because you let me learn on my own. ¿Me entiendes, Mendes? We need to learn how to give people space. We need to learn how to respect their space. We need to learn when people are happy, as long as they're not dating a fucking a murderer, and you find out this motherfucker murders people within a year, then speak on it. If you know that, I found out this motherfucker just kills every fucking girl he's with. Every girl he's been with ends up dead. I just want you to be aware, ma. I can't kick him out the house. You got to be the one, investigate. I think you should investigate a little bit. I mean, wouldn't you? Don't you think so? If you're gonna let him in this house with us, yeah, you're right. Oh shit, let me investigate. Then you speak. But if it's love and you just think it might not work because maybe they're not that your mother's type or your dad's type, leave it alone, bro. You don't know, because what if it does work? What if it does work and they really do get happy? They just need to be a little bit more patient, learn each other's cons and pros. You know what I'm saying? Just what if it does work? You're going to say, thank God I kept my mouth shut. Thank God. Now my mom's happy. Now my dad's happy. And now I'm happy because, man, if I would have spoke up and said something, I would have looked like a dick. Yeah, we got to stop doing that. And that's why Noah and this world fucking flooded, people. I got to tell you facts. When God flooded this earth, it's because all of mankind were raping women. If they didn't put out, they'll kill them, put them on stakes, starve them, put them in cages and shit, spit at them, throw shit at them, piss on them, treat women like shit, bro, and rape them because men were full of wickedness. So God destroyed it, flooded it. God chose Noah. God was not the chosen one, but God chose him to be the new leader of mankind after that. Well, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, why did God do that? Because men didn't believe in love no more. Men wanted to treat women like sluts. When men didn't carry love in their heart no more. Noah was the only one that had respect for his wife. And his wife is the only one that had respect for him. That's why this card reader is like, hey King, I know you're trying your hardest to fall in love, but this world don't want you to fall in love. And it's showing here on your cards. I don't think it looks like you're not going to be in love. You're going to have a lot of flings and a lot of exotic and passionate, hot, intense sex with a lot of, not a lot, but with quite, you're going to have some partners out there that you're going to always have hot, passionate sex with for life, but you're not going to get married. And then this world, it's also following that same pattern too. There's people are this is what he was saying. People are starting to dislike marriages. People are starting to talk down. If you're married, the whole neighborhood doesn't like that. They attack marriages. They go after marriages. And I was like, this nigga's speaking a lot. He is saying facts because he is saying the truth to an extent, but I'm not gonna allow that. You know what I'm saying? I spoke when he was reading those cards, and I was like, "You're not the ruler here, though. I am." Satan's not the one that's gonna tell me I gotta check out in 9 years. I check out when I want to check out. I check out when I'm ready. I did not go through all this pain and suffering for almost 40 years just to have 9 years of fucking victory, or 9 years pressed for time and hope that I could become a musician and a firefighter and doctor and tech and air pilot, and doctor and so you see, oh god damn, I got all these things in musician, artist, rapper. I can't fit all that in 9 years and then have babies and live life like King Solomon in 9 years. And they go, fuck you and your little cards. But I knew he was saying the truth, though, to an extent, 50%. But I'm that other 50 pushing that 50 out now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling the whole world we need to support marriages, regardless if you're a man that likes his wife or future wife or his fiance or vice versa, regardless, you're a woman that likes this man and you're jealous of that girl because you'd really like this man, let it happen. There's plenty more fish in the sea. Plenty more, bro. Plenty more fish in the sea. There's enough love for everybody out here. But I understand too, not everybody wants to be in a relationship, at least not right now, because the world needs to be what I told you to be. It needs to be more loving. It needs to be more understanding. People need to know what real true love is, bro. Look at Lorraine, dog. The first girl I ever really fell in love with in a soul level, that even God confirmed after I fell for her in my heart. I said, it's a beautiful testimony. I saw Lorraine for the first time at church. She was singing, bro. She's a singer there, right? And I saw her for the very first time in my life wearing a red dress, singing for the Lord. And I never saw a person look so holy, like not holy, but she looked like an angel sent from heaven, bro, singing about the Lord, and singing to us, the church. And she caught my attention, and then the more I looked at her, I said, God, I would do anything to have a woman like that. Anything. And he says, why can't you? And I was like, what? Oh shit, I didn't know you were listening to me. I didn't know you were even going to talk back. I'm just speaking from my heart. And then he said it again, why can't you? And I said, you telling me I could have her? Her? The one I'm really digging right now? This one, this chick? And he was all, seek me and find out. In a deep voice, seek me and find out. And I was all, hey, you trying to punk me, bro? You think I'm a punk? All right, I'm going to seek the fuck out of you, and I ain't going to quit. I ain't going to quit because I like her. I like her. I really, really like this chick. I don't even know her. It's just my heart, bro. It's like my energy, I like her. Man, I'll do it. Man, bro, I'm going to seek you, and I will find out, I am going to seek you. And you better be prepared, because I'm going to seek the fuck out of you. And what did I do? I seek the fuck out of him. I caused chaos all over the city. Why? Because of love. Love is what makes the world go around. Then it's resources, and then it's money. Money cannot buy love. Love cannot buy money. Love can only buy love. Love can only buy love. Okay? Love cannot. You cannot, not love can buy. You cannot buy love. And money cannot buy love. Ever. It has to come from the heart. And when you have love, true love, roses start to blossom out of the ground. Birds start to fly to you. Fucking people start looking at you different. The energy of this world starts to manifest differently into your life in a beautiful, positive way. You start to have doors opening up for you. People open up the doors for you when you're in the mall or you're going into a store or a restaurant. You get extra napkins. You get more refills on your drink because people see you're vibing high with real, authentic heart. You got real love, genuine love in your heart. Not people that are jealous of love and marriages, dog. And then you're hoeing around. You're going to have sex. Yeah, you're going to be that lifestyle. But God's going to say, when Adam and Eve, when it was just Adam, when he made man out of dust, Adam was lonely. So what he realized, men on earth they were lonely. He saw Adam just lonely. So what did he do? He made woman out of his rib. Now love's in the air. Now Adam really felt love. You understand what I'm saying? If our Father, God, made women and we're not loving them, we're not treating them right, and vice versa, they're not loving us and treating us right, we are doing something wrong as mankind. We are. And not me. I'm the one setting the bar high. I'm the one telling everybody. I love her. I love her, bro. If I didn't love her, I still wouldn't be hanging on. I still wouldn't be seeking God for her. Even after she fucking told me. It took her 10 years to finally see who I really was. Just for saying to pull her ass back to the fucking same place. But this time I told God, at least she knows who I was. At least I heard her cry out to me in my prophetic dreams. She didn't call me. My friends didn't tell me. This is all prophetic, bro. This is all energy. This is all God showing me that she wants you. But what did Satan do? Take her ass back because the whole world wants to stop me from my inheritance. So what does she do? Is he ever gonna come into my life? Everybody's saying this, saying that. I want him, but god damn. I left my ex. My whole life fucking was ruined. It took a while, but goddamn, now I see crystal clear. I'd rather be with royalty than a fucking somebody. I want to be with royalty and then chosen by God, anointed prophet. I'm gonna ball out of control with him. I'll be living the life. I'll be living the life with him. And ranches, traveling, jets, yachts, islands. My sister wives, I'll get everything, nails, hair done, everything did. And bro, she ain't even a dime piece. She ain't even a supermodel. But it's the heart. It's the connection I felt with her. It's the connection I felt with her. And she's not the only one, people. I felt connections with like about good 7 other ones. About 600, 700. Yeah. I probably will have connections with about 600, 700 women, but my heart desires about 6 to 7 other women other than her. And I should already at least be halfway there right now. I should already be the president, or if not the governor, and have all my women at the promised land waiting for me while I hit licks, hit licks for God all over the United States and Mexico and islands, and get my empire in order for us. I should already have that right now. But I got you, pussy, you're a president. Pussy, you're a fucking chief police. Chief of fucking Nato. And as of right now, they look like pussies to me. And, I got to see if they're going to change. I got to see if they want to redeem. I got to see if they even care about themselves. Because if they don't care about me, they don't care about my orders, then they don't care about themselves. Or my nation, or my people. So they got to go, bro. Then Germany's going to come running back laughing. Ha, 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 ha. Poland's going to rise up. Yeah, fuck king fucking enemies. Fuck king cock blockers. Not fuck king, but fuck king's cock blockers. Everybody in Europe that rides with me in Europe, that really rides with me and obeys me and listens to me and obeys orders, bro. And sees me as their king and not King Charles and the King of Spain and Dutch. No, the ones that really know who the fuck I am. Please, bro, they gonna be laughing when you get replaced. As a matter of fact, they want you replaced, but it's up to you now. It's up to you. Are you gonna be on the phones? Are you gonna stay at work? Are you going to go home and fucking not show up to work? Show up late? Give all the signs to me and all our people there, all my people there, that you really don't care about me or doing right by me or them. So yeah, you will get impeached. Fast. Replaced. Fast. Because I need Zelensky back in NATO. Fast. Anyways, but Lorraine, she ain't gonna be able to move on, bro, because I'm seeking God and I always have the last laugh, pussies. I could be on planet Earth. She could be on planet Mars, and the rest of the other 8 planets could be full of Satan and demons, and they're attacking us from different planets. But my love will somehow find a way to go and save her. My love will make it happen. My love will take all of those motherfuckers out. All those planets full of Satans and demons. Excuse me. Trying to shoot us, bomb us, curse us. I'm gonna fucking kill them one by one by one by one until they're finally done, and then I can finally get my girl. It's my love that keeps this world spinning. It's my love. And it should be your love too. Imagine my love and in your love with your wife. You know, if you're a girl, your love with your husband. Even your love for your kids. That's still love. Your love for your animals. That's still love. You know what I'm saying? Your love to do good by people. That's still love. Anything that comes from the heart needs to come from the heart and continue to come from the heart no matter what. Because your brain will play games on you sometimes. Sometimes your heart too. You need both to be in alignment. You need logic and you need the truth. You need your heart. Because you can't just be with somebody because they have money and your heart's not in it. Eventually that relationship ain't gonna last. But if your heart's in it, you think logic, you end up being with a man or a woman that has purpose, you love them, you really, really, truly love them from your heart, all your heart, you'll do anything for them, you know, kill for them, save them if they're in danger, support them, be there when they're sick, if they're poor. Even when you start talking to them and you start to look at them like wifey material, husband material, you will become that. But you got to act like that, walk like that, talk like that, be that, even without the label, so you can become that. And you know what? God's going to say, God damn, King, you finally woke up this world. You finally woke it up because, yeah, I could make it happen in nine years. And I'm going to be like, I know. I already heard the evil side talk about it. You know, they already blew that whistle, and that was a big enough warning for me to settle the score once and for all. I'm not gonna lose hope. I'm gonna keep seeking you, God, to get Lorraine because I did not go through all this death and chaos and problems just to lose a bitch to Satan. You know, just to lose a bitch to these hater flying monkeys. Hell nah. Hell nah. This bitch wants me, God, and I want her. I never gave up. I haven't talked about her in a while because I'm still working on my purpose. You know, I got to continue to walk my call. I got to continue doing my calling, you know, living my calling and walking my purpose. But that's why I haven't talked about her lately. And I bet you saying right now is going, damn, dog, I thought I had him. I thought I had him separated. Fuck. Now she's going to have a dream about me. I already know. And I'm going to have a dream about her now. And she's really going to fucking this time. She's really going to lock in on me. And I'm going to be like, you see, the fuck's wrong with you? You need to know what true love is. A lot of people are acting like true love don't exist, but it does, people. It does. Look at me. If it doesn't exist, God would have never sent me. He would have never sent me to save you. Your ass would have been Gaza already. It's my love that keeps you alive. And you should have love like that too. Everybody in this world. Everybody should have love in their heart like that. Your president don't have love like that. I want to see it. I saved the Mexican president. She was so full of fear, she probably would have already been dead by now if it wasn't for me to speak life on her and protect her and look after her and pray for her and even shed some of my anointing over her to keep her safe. Now she's dancing in halls, giving speeches. Her eyes, her face, she's glowing, she's shining, she's happy. I mean, her body's straight up. She looks like a leader. A leader I would even date. I brought the best out of her when the cartel wanted to bring out the worst. Before they were going to do even worse than that. I saved her in the nick of time. Why? Because of my love. My friend Cindy, 4 houses down, has 70%, 65% of her body gone. All from her stomach down is gone. Dude, she's not even half human. She's only like 40% human left. But my heart's gonna bring her body back. My heart is gonna bring her intestines back, her skin, her muscles, her tendons, her bones, her joints, her arteries, her veins, her blood. Month by month by month, when I save her, 6 inches is gonna grow every month. Every month, every month. Until finally she has her toes completely done. Then her whole body's gonna be healed. Then all the world's gonna hear about this miracle, and all the people are gonna praise me and love me. And all the world's gonna fucking glorify me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be like, you know why? Why she got saved? Why she got her body back when the devil attacked her because I loved her, when the devil attacked her because she loved me? You know why? Because of my love. My love saved her. My love brought her back. They killed my grandpa, but my love's gonna bring my grandpa back. You know how many people I'm gonna bring back from heaven? My love. You know how many people I'm gonna bring back from heaven? A shitload of people worldwide. Why? Because of my love. So continue to share hate. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose and be buried with hate. The hate that you fucking spread is gonna be spread all over you. You get what you deserve. You get what you dish out. You fucking spread love, real love, honest love. You don't lie to people's faces. You know what I'm saying? You got feelings for somebody, address it. You know how many women that I know on Facebook and YouTube that just don't reach out to me, but they love me from a distance? I mean, they fucking love me, bro. They love me. We got connections, but they just don't reach out to me. You know why? Because they're scared. They're nervous. They're scared. They're scared of rejection. Why? Why are you scared? What are you scared of? We already connected energy. We already connected vibe. Our frequency is on point. We already became one in spirit. What are you afraid of? I don't know. It's just I never felt like this in my life. Good. That's how you know it's true. That's how you know it's real. And I got a lot of girls though that just don't reach out to me, at least get to know me. And it's sad because if they continue this route, another girl's gonna take their spot. And then they're gonna get hurt. All because of fear. All because they're scared of love. I don't understand women nowadays. Why are you scared of love, but you're so fast asleep with hate that looks like love, that glitters like love? See, women need to wake up too, bro. Women's mindsets, when their coochie's wet, they're in heat. They'll just open their legs real quick. When a man thinks with his that head and not this head, he ends up getting the wrong bitches pregnant. You know what I'm saying? It goes both ways, but women too nowadays, bro, they need to take a step back, a real good step back, chill for a minute in their own environment, their own body, and actually write all cons and pros if I date this guy, if I go out with this guy, or if I continue to, or if I call this guy, reach out to this guy. I've been studying him. I've been watching him on videos. I've been watching his posts. He makes me happy all the time. Why am I scared? Is that of God? No. Everything else is of God, so why am I scared? Because it's real? I need to get over that fear. That's not of God having fear. But if I get over this fear, that's of God. And I'm over here going to church every Sunday, praying to God to bring me a man, and I got a man right in front of me, sent by God, the chosen one on top of that. And I'm over here Still stuck on stupid. Still not learning my lessons. Still, I read the scripture every day. I go to church. I hear my family. I see posters on the internet every day in, day out. And I don't fucking act upon it. Here I am, bro, still telling the world I love Lorraine. I love her. I love a lot of women in this world. Shit, I love everybody but women, bro. I love people. I don't love everybody, but I love people. I love animals. I love plants. I love birds. I love a lot of things. But when it comes to women, bro, god damn. I think women are the most beautiful fucking human beings on this earth, bro. When they got a heart, when they're really pure and honest, I think they're the most fucking beautiful fucking, like my Aunt Nora that they killed, my friend that died on the Harvard Bridge in that wreck a few years back. She had a fucking, and these girls I'm talking about are not fucking Instagram models, bro. They're not, bro. These girls, they're Instagram models in my heart though, because of their heart. I know I could trust them with my food, my drinks. I could sleep next to them and know they're not going to go through my wallet and Snapchat my fucking ID, my credit card, steal money out of my wallet, my jewelry, and run out of the fucking house in the middle of the night. You know, these women I could trust, bro. You know how many grimy women out here that need us fucking, need to stop all that before they end up in hell? This ain't a game, dog. People shouldn't be afraid to love somebody. You should not be afraid to say you love somebody. Nobody should. Because when you speak on it and you mean it, you're building memories. You're impacting God's heart. You're impacting my heart. You're impacting that person's heart. And you're impacting your own heart because you finally face your fears. You finally spoke up on what you really fucking feel. When God showed me if I didn't say yes to this calling, and I saw He gave me premonition of the world like Gaza, but all over the world, and He said, if you don't do this for me, this is gonna happen. And I saw Gaza all over the world, kids on fire, bro, running on fire. I saw pregnant women, limping, blood, cheekbone fucking, getting bombed, bro, barely surviving. People running, stealing waters and, killing people for a cookie, a food, piece of bread. I saw all types of shit. And you know what I said? I gotta do it, God, because I love people. I can't let this world go to shit. I can't let this happen. And He says, I know, that's why I chose you, because you have the heart that I'm searching for. Why can't I have people out there in this world too with the heart that I'm searching for, God damn it? And when I do, you kill them? Or when I do, you stop us? Or when I do, you curse them and curse me again? And when you do, you cockblock me and them, and you try to stir them to a fucking demon and stir me to a demon? Charlie, bro. Keep it up. You're not going to make it to this new world, dog. But me and Lorraine will. And all my other ones I have my heart set on. And all the other ones that have their heart set on me. They know what time it is, bro. They know it's just a matter of time, divine timing. But still, communication would be nice right now. Still, me knowing that you're seeking me while I'm seeking you, and we're establishing trust and joking, and me being a joker and laughing and sending gifts, you're sending gifts back, and I'm looking after you, and eventually we meet up, and then it's game over after that. You got to establish something somehow. You got to break the ice some way, somehow, because I ain't going to chase you. You're going to chase me. Anyways, much love, people. I'm out. Stay tuned to the next one.